This is not my face enough.
So I need to do something with this map.
Yeah, move it back a little bit. So I like being on close to the camera. I could have been a little closer. I watched in my video. I wasn't too horrified. But I was really far back.
Okay.
There you go.
Now, is that going to affect that? The Instagram one?
As long as those photos are pretty close together, they're have the same people. Well, I was definitely looking a lot more at
The Instagram one?
yeah.
Because I don't feel like the YouTube one's going to get as many.
Yeah. I don't even know how to use it. Yeah, I did not. I was like, I'm just like, we're here and okay. But I'm trying to
Lined up.
But I'll do this. Oh, you can actually watch what's going on. Right.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. What are y'all supposed to do this week? I'm here, y'all.
When?
Yeah.
I'm here a lot.
Oh,
For some reason.
I'm just here twice, but I didn't turn my schedule on until yesterday.
Because Chase texted me, he's like, you needed.
Yeah.
Wait, can people hear me?
Oh, wow.
Okay, let me see what this one looks like now. I'm gonna write this down. I don't know, just in case like you get out of my phone, my iPhone password.
Ready? Okay. Good thinking.
It's so weird now that you're like, what's your password?
I know. Mine is actually over. So
What do you think, Val? Is my mat fitted in the screen, or could I pull it up more?
Pull it up. Pull it up more. Up more. Oh crap! Because that one.
And then back.
If you pull back.
And then back more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I might.
Do you need more, or is that okay now?
I mean, your mat's coming off the corner there, so you're gonna be right. It just depends on what you want. Yeah, I always like to. Oh, we can always move this camera a little.
Oh yeah, duh. Oh my god.
We're just moving the mat.
And yogis become video editors.
Okay, I do. Oh, it is. Yeah, that's actually. Okay, so now we're at 7:55. Oh, actually, when I thought that I was back time, when I thought that it was too loud. But yeah, just some of them. When you're talking, I'll bump it down. Did I say that?
just put it up beforehand, or else I'll just stop in the middle of the YouTube video and be like, okay, so we're going live on Instagram. This is correct, right? Yeah. Alright guys, we have about 4 minutes left. Just checking in to see if anyone is there. Send me a taco emoji. I want to see maybe a lot of taco emojis. Moving on to fitness, Athena, Casey Wands, Andrew, Chihara. Thank you, Stephen, for that taco emoji. I want to see how many taco emojis we get on. Serena, hello! Yay! Yay! Just who else is here? Oh, maybe Miss Val. And then say hi, Tiana. Hi. Got the dream team here. Who is ready for some yoga? Oh, I love all the taco emojis. Yeah. So this is my first one, so thank you so much for showing up to my first live online Instagram and YouTube live video feed of a class, and it's really cool because I actually teach on Friday nights at White Oak, so it's kind of tradition, and my very last in-person class was at White Oak just a week ago, so it's nice to have some normalcy back into my schedule. I like this. Is someone have to close the door? The door? It's up to you. I think it needs to keep it a little cooler. It was spicy. It doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. We'll keep the door open. All right, Val. You can just turn the music down and then we'll start the playlist over. All right. Turn it down? Am I turn it off for a minute? Yeah, turn it off for a little bit so I can just say hi. Hey guys on Instagram and YouTube, and thank you guys for sending those taco emojis. It's just nice to know that there is somebody on the other side of the screen as we start to film. My name is Nicole Peralta. I am a yoga teacher for Blackstone Yoga in Houston, and we are filming at our newest location here on Fannin Street. So welcome. I wonder how many of you guys are coming in from Houston. If there's anybody else outside of Houston, that'd be fun to figure out who's the furthest away from Houston today. And yeah, so just keep sending those texts in. I have Val and T reading those messages, so I'll get them as you guys come through. And we'll get started. Happy Friday from probably one of the weirdest weeks ever for everyone. And it is just so nice to have this opportunity to share yoga with you today. And we'll get started in a seat. So settle in. You can be in hero's pose, knees together, hips over your heels, or if you like easy seat or you like to sit on a block or a couch cushion if you're at home, you can. So start to just place your hands on your kneecaps and take in a huge breath. Inhale into your nose, throat, chest, and belly. Proud chest. And then soften the shoulders back and down and relax and soften your elbows. We'll take a few of these rolling breaths. And yeah, thank you, Val, for starting the music for me. Inhale, shoulders up. And then exhale, let it out. Another deep breath. Puff up that chest. Lengthen the crown of the head. And then exhale, soften your shoulders and just close your eyes. So my intention for you is to create a sense of comfort and foundation and security. And with these challenges that we've had, maybe this yoga practice is something for you to find a sense of comfort. So really feel the earth beneath your hips and let the legs soften into the ground. And then feel your spine just grow tall with that energetic breath into your nose, your throat, chest, and belly. And then exhale, feel your shoulders soften and your elbows soften and let everything out. And I want you to imagine you're at the ocean. And on the top surface of the ocean, everything is choppy and chaotic. Things are happening. There's children laughing and playing and splashing around. Maybe there's boats whizzing around the surface of the ocean. And I want you to take your mind and your breath to the deeper part of the ocean, sending your body down, away from all that activity, to find more room for yourself. I want you to get focused and get clear. Don't get carried away by all that chaos and all that frustration. Just find that deepest part of yourself and soften and relax. I want you to create another 3 to 4 rounds of breath. If you can give me just a heads up to let me know if you can hear my voice, if the sound is okay, just send some thumbs up to me so I can just make sure everything is all right and you guys are taken care of. Cool beans? Awesome, thank you. On your next inhale, just blink your eyes open. And then we're gonna slowly come onto our mats into a tabletop, so all fours. So come into the middle of your mats. Your arms are going long underneath your shoulders. Make sure your wrists are parallel to the top of your mat in a few cows and cats. On your next inhale, press the chest through your arms and look up at the sky. And then on your exhale, round your tailbone down and gaze at your belly. Create a few rounds just like that, just to settle into your practice, feeling the earth beneath your palms and your knees. Create another 5 to 6 rounds. You can continue with your cows and cats. Maybe there's so much tension and so much worry and frustration just stuck in the shoulders and the hips now. I want you to release that and let that go. Aw, thank you for letting me know you can hear perfectly. Tuning in from Beaumont and Chicago, what's up, Chi-Town? I love it. 2 to 3 more rounds of breath. We'll do the last one together. Press the belly button down, send the chin forward and look up to the sky. And then on your exhale, I want you to come into floating tabletop. So you'll curl the toes under, knees will lift up off of the mat. You're gonna roll shoulder blades back and in. So move in between your floating tabletop and down dog. Straighten out that spine, strong belly inhale. And then on your exhale, press the chest to your kneecaps, tailbone is high. I want you to do 5 more of these. So you're waking up the upper body, you're lengthening the knees and floating them off the floor, strong belly, inhale. And then exhale, press the chest to your kneecaps, lengthen those heels back and down. 4 more times. How slow can you go? Can you activate your quads, stack shoulders over your wrists? Press those hips back up. A few more on your own. Go at your own pace and see what feels good in the spine and in the hips. And we'll do the last one together. On your next inhale, bend those knees, and I want you to hold it in that tabletop, rolling the shoulders back, stacking shoulders over those wrists. Press down into your palms. You guys feel that in the core. For another 10, 9, zip that low belly in, wake up those quads. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the hips up to the sky, squeeze the ribs to your knees, downward facing dog. And if that feels good, to bend one knee and shake out your hip and then bend the other. Feel free to wiggle around. So we can start to soften into our first downward facing dog with a sense of stillness now. Pressing into the palms, chest to the knees, heels back and down. Big breath in. Open up the throat and exhale. Create another inhale, fill up. Then on your exhale, I want you to lift your right heel up to the sky. You'll send that right knee into the chest and place that right foot in between your fingertips. So if you got blocks, cans, or that bottle of water you're fighting for at the grocery store, you grab those. You can have fingertips on those blocks, or you can start to have your fingertips onto the ground. I want you to inhale the hands up to the sky, tall, proud chest, and then right fingertips lengthen onto the floor or your block, and create the stretch of the left side ribs. Turn the chin and the heart up, inhaling. Stay for that exhale, one more inhale. Move your left fingertips down and reach your right palm over to the left. Squeeze the chest up, look up at your right hand. And then on the exhale, soften the shoulders down, just lengthen the palms up to the sky. Big deep breath, back bend, drop that head back. And then frame your foot. Fingertips to the ground, just step back into that down dog. Big deep breath, chest to the knees, inhale. Open up the throat, exhale, heels soften down. You'll lengthen that left foot up to the sky now, and step that left foot through quietly with control of the core. Drop that right kneecap down. Again, fingertips on the ground or fingertips on your blocks. Reach the hands up to the sky, lengthen tall, inhaling. On the exhale, left palm down, squeezing your right fingertips over to the left. Look up at the sky, inhale. Open up the mouth and exhale. One more inhale. On the exhale, right fingertips to the earth. Reaching your left hand up to the sky. Turn your chin up, turn the belly to face the ceiling, and lean into the right. One more inhale. Open up the mouth and exhale. This time, we'll extend our fingertips back. Pull the palms all the way to the back of the room like you're delivering a box to the back. One more inhale. On the exhale, back to downward facing dog. Pressing those hips up to the sky, we inhale. Open up the throat, exhale. This time we're gonna bend our knees and lengthen our chin forward. One step or hop to the hands. Moving into our sun salutations, you'll bend the knees. I want you to hug your arms around your legs, feel that connection to the belly. And then ragdoll, hands down. Press into the feet. You can have your toes into the earth, or just wiggle your arms and your torso right and left. See what feels good in that low back. And once you have that extension in low spine, lower the head closer to the earth. Deep breaths here now, softening the lungs and letting your head just move right and left. Wiggle those toes in. You're gonna lengthen your hands into the sky for mountain pose. And then bend the elbows for your cactus back bend. Squeeze the glutes in, pull the belly forward, and then exhale, forward fold. Half lift, straight spine, hips over your heels. Palms to the earth, you step back and you hold it in a high plank. Dragging your wrists towards your toes, pull the tips of the toes towards your hands. Long inhale, we're staying in that high plank, don't cheat yourself. One long inhale, bend the elbows, pull the belly through for upward facing dog. Shoulders back and in, inhaling. On the exhale, curl toes under for down dog. Fresh breath in. Open up the mouth and exhale. Start to bend your knees, look at your hands, one step or hop to the hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise on up, hands are up towards the sky. Bend the elbows. And then exhale, forward fold. What is happening? Up dog. Oh, they can hear my production crew? Awesome. High plank to low. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. You'll create 2 more sun salutations. Bending the knees, inhale, look at your hands. Exhale, step or hop. So, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Rise on up, mountain pose. We're all just trying and figuring this out. So I am very thankful for my helpers here today. And yeah, thanks for letting us know. You can hear the whispering and we're getting that feedback. So continue on. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog. I want you to bend those knees, look at the palms. Exhale, step or hop. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then rise on up, mountain pose. On the exhale, forward fold. Christy, they're just trying to help me out. Palms to the earth, step it back. We are yoga teachers first. Video producers, yeah, we've just are learning. So you can do one more sun salutation, or you can soften onto your knees for a child's pose. So that's your choice. If you have any frustration going on and you need to just create more heat in the body, continue on creating one more sun salutation in a child's pose. And then, Val, can you check and make sure that my playlist is not on mix, shuffle? Should be on my song number 3. Okay. Yeah, awesome. So, we're getting that Ariana Grande on. And everyone being in a child's pose, just for 3 breaths. Chaturanga Cowabunga, I love it. Thank you, Christy. Somebody is out there. We'll take 3 breaths. Press hips back, knees out wide, forehead into the floor. 2 more deep breaths. And then 1 more. Build up into the lungs, into the hips. Exhale, let that out. And then curl the toes under, press into the hands. We have any Ariana Grande fans out there? Give me a shout out. Hips up to the sky. We inhale. Open up the mouth and exhale. You'll lift your right heel up to the sky. Bend that right knee for scorpion. Make this feel good by opening up that right hip, moving that right knee into circles in one direction or the opposite direction. Is anyone sweating? Because your yoga teacher is already sweating. Right knee up to the sky. Right knee into the belly. Hold it here. Shoulders over those wrists. Right foot in between the thumbs. We're going into high crescent. So lengthen those hands. Bend that right knee. And then start to feel the back of your left leg lift and square out those hips. You can even place your palms on your hips. Aw, thanks, Sarita. I'm glad you love the playlist. And then Nana loves the music too. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze and lower down. Squeeze into the booty. Lengthen the hands up. Exhale, squeeze and lower down. 1 more time. Lengthen those hands up to the sky. Bend and lower down. From here, turbo. Crescent lunge, your palms are going to lengthen back. Full belly breath. Pull the palms towards the back of the room and lift that belly off of that right thigh. Thank you, T. Inhale, fill up. On your exhale, it's a standing split. So fingertips to the ground. You can hug that right arm around your right leg. Grounding into that right foot. Press the ribs right over that right thigh. Head down. Long inhale, soften that head down, feel that right side rib hugging into that right thigh, lift up your left heel up to the sky, and then slowly, standing kneecap raise. You can always have your hands on your hips. Inhale. Aww, your daughter loves it? Oh, Montrose, kudos, thank you. Hands up to the sky, inhale. On your exhale, right hand to that left knee and twist open. Pull into that low belly, reach that left palm towards the back of the room. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale.
And then come into your chair pose. I like them deep and low. So bend the knees, fingertips down to the earth, and then sweep those hands up to the sky. Don't cheat yourself. Just because I can't see you, somebody knows what you're doing. Hips back, bend those knees, pull the arms back. Tone that low belly, inhale. Soften those hips down. You want to wiggle your hips a little. Get into it. I see Val's getting into it here. Turn those pinkies in, pull the arm bones back. And then exhale, forward fold. Half lift, we inhale. Hands to the ground. You have that choice, chaturanga or skip it down dog. Press the belly button forward, look up at the sky. Curl toes under, down dog. Full breath in. Exhale, let your week out. Lift that left foot up to the sky. Scorpion, bend that left knee, squeezing left knee up to the sky, stacking left hip over the right. Draw the circles to loosen up that left hip. Move your circles in the opposite direction. Bring that left knee up to the sky. And then bring that left thigh, left knee forward. Step it on through high crescent. You know where we're going now. Square off those hips. Bend that left knee over the left heel. Lift the back of your right thigh up. Hands up to the sky. We inhale. On your exhale, soften and lower. Inhale, lengthen the arms. Exhale, use your glutes and quads to control that down. One more round, hands up to the sky. Exhale, soften and lower. Then inhale, hands up, turbo crescent. So your heart is lengthening forward and that right heel is pressing back. Engage those triceps. Feel that belly lift up. Chest forward, inhale. Open up the mouth and exhale. One more inhale. Hi, Sarita. Hands to the ground, lift that right foot up to the sky, head down. Standing splits. So I want you to lengthen the spine over that left leg, squeeze into that right glute, lift that right heel up to the sky. One more breath, kick that right heel up a little higher. On your exhale, standing kneecap raise. So you're bending that right knee, right from that right hip, drawing the core in, shoulders back. Left palm to that right thigh. You'll lengthen your right palm towards the back of the room. Anyone who wants to opt for that extension of the leg, grab onto your right foot. Inhale. Open up the throat, exhale. Another great song for a chair pose. What's up? Hips back. Bad girls. Pull the palms back. Spin the pinkies in. Bend those knees. Draw that breath. We inhale. Lower those glutes down. We're going to be good to ourselves. How many have been hanging out, just watching Netflix today? Give yourself this chance. Squeeze the knees in. Exhale, soften those hips. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to the earth, high plank to low or skip it. Move to down dog. Wiggle out those hips. Shake out the head. How are we doing Friday night? I got a woo. One more inhale. Soften those heels down. So we do that again one more time. Right foot up to the sky. Bend that right knee for scorpion. Right knee into the chest. Step it on through. High crescent. Hands up to the sky. On your exhale, soften and lower. Take your time, don't rush this. Hands up. Exhale, soften and lower down. One more time, hands lengthen high. Exhale, soften and lower. Inhale, hands up to the sky for turbo. Palms back, chin lengthens forward. We inhale. On the exhale, one breath for standing splits. Lift that left foot up to the sky, head down. One breath. Slowly transition into standing kneecap raise, squeezing that left knee out in front of you. Dancing Shiva. Inhale. Open up the mouth, exhale. One more inhale. Aw, thank you, Perez Naylor. Thank you for coming. Soften those hips back and down. Pull those arms. We inhale, lift up your lungs. Soften your forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the ground. Chaturanga or create that downward facing dog. We will flow to this one more time on the left side. Shake out those hips, shake out those shoulders. Press into the hands, lengthen your heart to your thighs. One deep breath. Open up the throat, exhale. Last side, left foot high. Bend that left knee for scorpion. Left knee into the chest, squeeze the rib cage forward and hold. Step that left foot through. Extend the spine, shoulders over your hips, lengthen high crescent. Bend the elbows and the knees and lower. Lengthen the hands, we inhale. Exhale, squeeze and lower. One more time, lengthen. Exhale, soften and lower. Those are so juicy, guys. Come into turbo. Heart forward, squeeze that right heel back. Pull that low belly in, squeeze your elbows in. Pause here for a breath in. And with control, move into that standing split. Head down, right foot high, inhale. Open up your mouth and exhale. One more dancing Shiva. So bend that right knee. Left palm to your right knee cap and pull that right palm back. Start to send your gaze over that right hand, inhale. Then on your exhale, bend the knees, press the hips back. Start to lengthen the arms toward the back of the room and lift up that head. Inhaling. Open up the mouth and exhale. You know how much I like chair pose. Bring those knees with the heels. And then this time, keep your heels down or lift the heels off of the ground. Lengthening the arms up, squeeze into those knees for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the ground, high plank to low. And you have 4 to 5 breaths. Downward facing dog, child's pose. Grab that water. Your teacher's gonna get a towel. How is everyone doing Friday night? Anyone else sweaty like this? We don't even have the heat on here today. You have 3 more breaths. Child's pose or down dog. Friday night is lit. Yes, mantra, twice, Serena. 2 more breaths. We'll create that lion's breath. Fill up into your nose, throat, chest, and belly. And then stick the tongue out, let that go. Ha. We'll all start back in downward facing dog with our new flow. Press those heels back and down, hips up to the sky, ears in between your biceps. From here, just lengthen your right foot high. Bring that right knee to your right elbow and pause or fly. Right heel high. Send your right knee to your left elbow and pause. Right foot high. Right foot in between the hands. Warrior 2. So make sure that right heel bisects the arch of your left foot and your shoulders are over your hips now. Extend the palms out wide. Pull the shoulders back and bend into that right knee. Full breath in. We're softening the glutes down, squeezing tailbone down, pulling the palms apart. Create another breath. On the exhale, side lunge. So send your hands to your heart, just bend into that left knee. Pull the ribs, pull the palms, and into your heart. Then inhale, back to warrior 2. On that exhale, back to your side lunge, hands to the heart. One more time, warrior 2. On that exhale, back to side lunge, your fullest expression. So you can stay upright, or you can have your fingertips on the earth, and you really lower and squeeze that tailbone down. Flexing the right foot, hands at your heart. Tall spine, wiggle that left elbow inside that left thigh. Another breath, fill up. Look at your right foot. Crawl forward to your runner's lunge. Create an easy twist, left palm down. Reach that right hand up to the sky. Full breath, pull that right palm up and back. On the exhale, right hand down. Just step back into high plank to low or vinyasa. Down dog. Create a breath here. Pressing hips up to the sky. Soften shoulders down and exhale. Lift that left foot up to the sky. You'll send your left knee to your left elbow or tricep. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, we'll twist to the right. Right knee taps right elbow. Left foot high. And then step that left foot in between the hands. Open up here. Gaze into your left palm. Feel the shoulders over those hips and open up that chest. Aw, thank you so much. It's Neil. I'm sweating too, buddy. Shoulders back. And who's CKE? Thank you, CKE. Inhale. On the exhale, bend that right knee. Hands at the heart. 2 more times. Warrior 2, we inhale. And then exhale, hands at the chest, soften and lower. 1 more deep breath. Open up those hands. Skandasana. So bending that right knee, hands at the heart, or lower those hips down. If you can, feel the shoulders pull back and lift up that left foot. A breath here, pulling into the belly, open up that chest. Open up the throat, exhale. You always have that option for that arm variation of right palm down, left hand up. 1 more inhale. I want you to look at your left foot, crawl forward. Runner's lunge. And then an easy twist, left hand up to the sky. Feel your right shoulder pull towards your left knee. Lengthen that left palm, dropping that head back. Open up the chest, inhale. On your exhale, your choice. If you like it sweaty and juicy, high to low plank, up dog, or skip it, downward facing dog. Lion's breath, inhale. Open up the throat, exhale. How are my swans doing? It is sweaty up in this piece. Okay, right foot high. Right knee, right elbow. Fly if you want to fly. And then right foot high. Bring that right knee and twist to your left. Right heel high. Step it on through, warrior 2. 1 breath now, extending the palms out wide. Side lunge. Getting into those hips, bending right knee, open up. Exhale, hands together. 1 more time, warrior 2. And then exhale. Settle in. Maybe this time you play with that arm variation. Left palm down, reaching that right hand up to the sky. Drawing that right shoulder back, look up at the sky. On your exhale, come forward into that easy twist. Left palm down, reaching that right hand up. And then any variation of side plank. So you can have left knee down, right foot to the back of the mat. You could also stack the heels. You could also play with any variation. Right palm to that right knee, or hook onto that big toe. 1 breath in. On the exhale, high plank to low, up dog, downward facing dog. We have 1 last side of this flow. Create a breath here in your down dog. Soften and empty out that breath. Left foot up to the sky. Left knee, left elbow, and we squeeze forward. Left foot high. Tap that left knee to your right elbow. Left heel high. Bring that left foot in between the thumbs. 3 rounds of warrior 2 to Skandasana. Inhale. Exhale, flow, bending that right knee. Inhale, open up the arms. Warrior 2. Exhale, back to Skandasana. One last round, bendy left knee. Warrior two. Back to that side lunge. Any variation, play with that alternating arm. Right palm down as you lift up that left hand. Inhale, fill. On the exhale, crawl forward to your easy twist. Right palm on the earth. Lengthen that left palm up to the sky. And then any variation of your side plank. Hey, ladies. So you can have right knee, you can have the legs together. You can also lift up that top leg. Deep breath. On the exhale, high plank to low or down dog. Pressing those hips up to the sky. Full breath. Exhale, let it go. Soften into a child's pose. 5 breaths here. You can also just soften onto your kneecaps, grab some water, and towel off. You have 4 to 5 breaths here. Let's do a quick check-in. How is everyone feeling? Is anyone sweating like your yoga teacher is right now? Yes, trip. Troy. Neil is sweating too. Create another 3 rounds of breath. Awesome, Sarita. You're on fire station. I love seeing you. Nice head. Great. Just 2 more breaths. If your forehead is on the floor, just wiggle your ears right and left. You can also lift the elbows off of the ground as you press into the hands in that child's pose. Then everyone will move to that hero's pose. Just soften shoulders back and down. Hands on your lap. 3 deep breaths, left palm over your heart, right hand over the belly. Just close the eyes. Blink the eyes open. And you're just gonna wiggle your right foot forward, supported runner's lunge. So wiggle your left quad back. We'll take 4 rounds of supported runner's lunge. So right knee over the right ankle. You can have blocks or fingertips on the floor. You lift up the torso on an inhale. Then on your exhale, you'll lengthen your hips back for a half split. Shoulders and your chest fold over that right leg. 3 more times, bending that right knee, lift up the chest. Exhale, you fold and soften over that right leg. Stretching out that hamstring. Bending right knee, inhale. Exhale, pull your hips back. One last time, together, just bend that right knee, lift up your chest, and then settle into a half split. So that right heel is gonna wiggle forward, flexing your right foot. You can stay lifted in the chest, or let it feel good. Fold over your right leg. Pressing your right hip crease back so that left hip presses forward, and wiggle your right toes. You'll start to feel that lengthening in the right hamstring. For any of my split fans, yoga booty call, that's what's up. Are you guys having yoga tomorrow? Of course we are. We haven't released the schedule yet, but we'll have it on our Instagram and Facebook. Thank you for the question, Annabella. So, 4 to 5 more breaths in your split. So you could be in that half split. You can soften your hip down onto a pillow or a blanket. Flex your right foot. Pressing right heel forward, flex those right toes. Press right hip back. And then from here, come back into your runner's lunge. We'll do something fun from here. We'll start in your runner's lunge. You'll curl your left toes under. Fingertips on your blocks or to the floor. We're moving into eagle. So you lift that left knee off the ground. Just see if you can just wrap that left leg over your right like a fancy lady at a tea party, and then left palm, your left elbow under your palms will touch. I want you to bend those knees and imagine this is like a chair pose, hips back. You're actually trying to stack your shoulders over your hips. You're pressing elbows forward. I feel like you either like eagle or you don't like eagle. So, we're going to sit with it. Squeeze those elbows in, hands together. 2 more breaths. Eagle's nest. Elbows to the kneecaps. Unravel that top leg. Pressing hard with the elbows forward. Square off those hips, lengthening left heel back. And then come back to that supported runners. We'll create a back bend now. Lift up the palms up to the sky. Your hands are going to lengthen back. Just hold your head with your hands, wiggling elbows wide, puff chest forward and hips forward. Another breath, and then exhale, come back to your hero's pose. Hips to the heels, you can sit on a block, or just have hips over the heels, hands down. Or if you like that breathing exercise with the palms over your heart, right hand over the belly, create that. Close the eyes for 4 breaths. Just let it feel good in your body. Just feel the lengthening of that breath, calming your nervous system down. Maybe you feel your heart beating quickly. Maybe you notice the sweat on your skin. 2 more breaths. So we'll create that combo on the left side. You'll slowly wiggle your left heel forward, runner's lunge to half split for 4 rounds. So just move at your own breath. You've been here before, lifting up that chest. And then exhale, we fold over that left leg, lifting the left toes up. 3 more times, bending that left knee, press hips forward, lift the chest forward. On your exhale, chest folds over that left leg. So create another 2 to 3 more rounds, using your own pacing and breath to feel the lengthening, that opening of the back left hamstring and the top of your right quad. Can you make this feel good? We'll do one last round together. Runner's lunge with that right knee down. And then exhale, soften those hips back, settle into your split. So you can be folded over the leg. You can have hands on blocks, lifting the chest up. For some of you who have been working on your splits, maybe you wiggle that right quad back and press that left heel forward. 4 to 5 breaths. Find that space between the toes, flex the toes toward your face, soften left hip crease back, lengthen right hip forward. Everyone doing okay? Slow breath, just feeling that lengthening of that left hamstring. Move me, hello, back. 2 more breaths. Yeah, I want to have the most taco emojis of all the Instagram live videos today. I think I can make that happen. Send me a taco. So start to bend that left knee, settle back into that runner's lunge, and it's okay if you kick your mat. Your yoga teacher kicked her mat too. So we'll start from here and we'll transition. I don't know what the song is. Val, my lovely assistant. You'll lift that right knee off of the floor, and let's everyone transition to your eagle. From runner's lunge, you'll cross that right leg over, Tucking your right arm under. It is Cola by Arlo Parks. And I'm happy to share the playlist on my Instagram page, in my feed. Yeah. So if you want to see that playlist, send me a thumbs up. And I'll share that. I am Art Yoga Play on Instagram. Plug in social media while I'm able. It's funny. Squeeze the knees together, stack shoulders over your hips, press elbows in. Yeah, we're still in eagle. And I know I can't see you, but I can tell when you guys are like, screw it, let me go get some wine. Eagle's nest, elbows down. Kick that right heel back. Squeeze into that right glute. Lengthen that right heel back. Eagle arm airplane. With control, slowly lengthen that right foot back. Soften right kneecap down. Then from here, send your palms up to the sky. Back bend. Extend the fingertips back. Cradle your head in your palms. Can you wiggle collarbones wide? You feel the elbows wiggle out to the right and left. Press belly button forward, inhaling. Open up the throat, exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, settle back. Into your heroes, grab some water. So we have a few minutes to work on our peak pose, and my flow today is titled Floated Crow. So Val, if you can turn the music down, I'll do some cueing of some things here. So if you've been to my class, a lot of times we work on the engagement of the core and the arms to really strengthen and prep for that crow pose. So this helps double up doing our upper body strengthening and our core by lengthening our palms on blocks, or you can also work on hands on the floor. So you'll soften the shoulders back. You just inhale the chest, hands up. And then on your exhale, palms on blocks or onto the ground, you just squeeze the knees and soften the knees into your heart. Lower those knees and just lift the hands up to your armpits. Lift up. And then exhale, fold. I don't know why this reminds me of bend and snap from Legally Blonde. It's a lot harder than that. Hands up to your armpits, inhale. And then exhale, palms down, wiggle shoulders of the wrists, squeeze the knees and hold. So you can start to see how this can start to develop more strength in your body to get your crow working. And you know, when you're watching Netflix or hanging out at home, maybe you get the kids and your friends to just start doing this. We'll do 3 more. So just starting to get more comfortable with the rib cage lengthening forward, tailbone pressing back, and knees squeezing into the chest. So you can continue working on that. We'll do this one more time. So find your shoulders stacking over the wrists. You'll create that inhale. Exhale, palms down, and squeeze the knees in and hold this. Tighten the core, squeezing the tailbone back, chin lengthens forward. So if you're still working on crow pose, continue on with that. Continuing with palms to the ground, lifting knees, or just holding. The next thing you'd like to do if you're on that journey of crow is to start to prep, getting more comfortable with the stacking of your kneecaps over your triceps. So I like to have my feet together so I have something to press in, to engage my low belly, pressing my palms into the ground. You can create this rocking motion. So you want to press your booty straight back as you lengthen your chest forward. Otherwise, start to press the heels in. Maybe you lift one heel up and the other to start to engage into your crow. So you're either rocking back and forth or you're just holding it in your crow. So try that out. Again, you have that ab and upper body strengthener to work on, where you can just hold it, squeezing knees and arms down, or work on crow. And yeah, if you have any questions on crow, if there's anything else that I can give you guidance on, and I don't know if I have some super strong yogis, like a lot of my regulars already know how to do that. So I guess I'll give you an extra something something. So we've worked on crow with our ankles crossed before. So if you remember that, I'll demonstrate that just so that everyone's got that sweet spot to work on today. So for crow with your ankles crossed, you'll have your pinky toes together. So you can bring your right foot behind your left, and then you'll start to bend your knees out wide. And what you do is you flatten the palms down and you wiggle your knees over your triceps, and then you hold that right foot, wrap it around your left ankle. So it's got to help carry that left foot off of the ground. And then that engagement of your right toes wrapping around your left ankle will help lift up that left foot. So just another variation you can play with. Again, it's ankles crossed, bend the knees out wide, then you create that stack. Pressing the chest forward, squeezing the right toes around your left ankle. And you guys, if you are doing crow and working on crow, if you can take a photo of yourself doing it, tag Black Yoga Houston and Art Yoga Play, I would love to see what you guys are doing. And yeah, always send me questions. Is everyone over that? Because we can move on. Everyone just soften into hero's pose when you're ready. Send me some hearts if you're ready to move on to our cool down. Start to lengthen the feet out in front of you. Soften the palms underneath the shoulders, staff pose. Lengthen out the arms, scoop into that belly. Reach the palms up to the sky and we'll fold. Oh, thank you, Patsy Blooms. It's a really fun shirt. I got it at Black Yoga Austin on Caesar Chavez. Pull the chest forward, chin to the heart, forehead down. Feel the hip creases lengthen back as you soften the chest over your kneecaps and press the heels away from you. We'll start to move into a pretty juicy back stretch. So you'll cross your ankles, just like anyone who tested that out in crow pose today. Right ankle over the left. Arms up to the sky. You can take a towel or just grip onto your feet, hugging knees in, lengthen the feet forward, and the forehead is going to lengthen towards your kneecaps. You should feel this in the low back. Your rib cage is extending towards the thighs. Yeah, let me know if that feels good to you. It's just a different variation of your forward fold. Soften the ears in between your biceps, soften chin down to your heart. And then from here, you'll lengthen the chest and just switch out your legs. So pick up that left leg, cross it over your right ankle, squeeze the heels away from you, pull toes back, lengthen the arms and fold. Gripping onto the toes or grab a towel. Squeeze those knees in, let the chest fall over the thighs. Perhaps this time you bend your elbows to lower the torso down. And from here, I want you to bend your kneecaps, Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands around your ankles. You'll soften your knees inside your thighs. So that may feel nice, just letting those elbows soften into the thighs as you squeeze hips back. A lot of you may feel more in the stretch with your palms and the hip creases, so lengthen your quads and manipulate the quads back. Some of you may feel a nice stretch by lengthening the spine over your feet. Knees are out wide, heels together, forehead over the toes. Three more breaths. Come back up into your seat. Take your right hand, touch your left kneecap. You're just gonna turn, reaching that left palm back, and then soften that left hand down. Lift up your chest, turn the belly over towards the left, gaze over your left shoulder. Spinal twist. And by the way, we have two amazing ladies coming on at 10 p.m. So if you need more yoga, Sarah and Candace are going to be leading class. Pull the belly button in, lengthen the spine tall, inhale. Yeah, send me a star emoji if you plan on taking their class. I feel like they're very ethereal, starlight, and it's candlelight, so. Slowly come to face the top of your mat. We'll bend our knees. I want you to soften those hips to the center. Squeeze your knees in. Squeezing the thighs in, lengthen the palms forward. We're gonna get that Shavasana here soon. So use and control the core to lengthen into your glutes, your hips, into the low back, the mid back, into the shoulders. From here, right knee into the chest, lengthen that left foot forward, hug that right knee in. Spinal twist to your left, reaching your right palm, and then lower that right knee down. And then Val, can you start to cut the light so we can get that mood lighting in for our Shavasana? Gazing over your right palm, soften right shoulder down. Thank you. And when you feel ready, guys, that spinal twist on your back with the left knee hugging into your chest. Let's move that left knee over the belly, reaching our left palm out to the left side. Left thigh over the belly, soften that left shoulder flat into the earth. Then settle into your Shavasana. You can have a towel over your eyelids and the hips softening to the floor, palms out wide, toes turn. I want you to go to that deep part of the ocean, just like in our ocean meditation. Go to a place where things are moving slowly. You're no longer distracted by the noise of the world. Aw, thanks for sending me a shout out, Christina Kelly. Stay in your Shavasana, laying on your back. Start to soften the bottoms of the feet. Let the toes turn out to the right and left. Let your ankles And your calves and your legs just soften and sink into the floor. Just feel the softness of the belly. It's no longer a forced breath. Just let it move naturally and organically in the body. Can you just feel the puffing of your heart and your breath in the belly and this expansion in your ribs and a softening of the jaw and the face? Let everything soften on the spine and let the shoulders soften into the floor and soften the face. You're clear, you're quiet, and you're focused. And when you guys feel ready, everyone here in YouTube land, take as much time as you need, as many breaths as you need. And I just want to wish you a huge namaste on behalf of the Black Swan Yoga Houston community and myself, Nicole Peralta, with Art Yoga Play on Instagram. Thank you so much, guys.